Is it okay if I'm to say I'm catching feelings from all the dealings? Am I astray? What do you say? How are you feeling? Is it the same? I hope you're not planning to waste my time.
Back to my channel, it's Ritika here, and today's makeup look is gonna be this, which is my most favorite makeup look done on this channel till date, and I love this look. So it has this silverish, charcoalish, beautiful glitter eye paired with a pinkish nude. I don't know why I got this color on my lip, but this looks beautiful, and the skin is quite dewy, and the makeup look is quite simple. So if you want to know how I created this look, keep on watching. Today I have one or two more products with me, or maybe I have one new product with me and another one is the one I bought it earlier but I haven't used in any of my videos. So yeah, so first I'm going to use this Colorbar Cellular Dry Oil for prepping up my skin for moisturization. This one put directly onto my skin. And then I'm going to massage it over.
She my do or die, my bona fide, my up when I'm down, she's always beside me.
For extra moisturization and primerization, I'm going to use this Smashbox Photo Finish Moisturizing Primer. So I'm going to take a good amount, like a pump or plus, pump and a half. I'm going to take a pump and a half and I'm going to put it all over my face, and I'm going to like first massage it in, and then I'm gonna slowly like tap the product in like this. Okay, now for the foundation, I have this brand new foundation which I got yesterday from Nykaa. It's the Colorbar foundation. It's their 24-hour weightless liquid foundation in the shade FW 2.1. So I'm gonna take half a pump of this. So, okay, I've taken a whole pump. This foundation has a different consistency, like it is a bit moussey. It's not that liquidy. It's quite a bit hard in consistency, like it has a weird consistency, but I have applied this foundation last night and it's so natural. It's so natural looking, basically undetectable on your skin. So yeah. For the concealer, I'm going to use this Maybelline Age Rewind Concealer in the shade Medium. I'm going to put it under my eye, above my eyelid as an eyeshadow base, and a bit on my spots. Not too much, just a bit. I'm not covering them, I'm just gonna like lighter their prominent thingy. The concealer brush, I'm using this brush. It's from PAC. It's their 272 concealer puffer brush. Skin is looking so dewy. It looks so pretty. I mean, looks beautiful. Set my whole face. I'm gonna use this Maybelline Compact in the shade Fit Me Compact in the shade 220 Natural Beige, and I'm gonna use this fluffy, huge Nykaa powder brush, and I'm gonna take it on my brush, dust off the excess, and I'm gonna set my whole face with it. Now for my under eyes, I'm going to use this Maybelline Fit Me Loose Powder in the shade 15 Light, and I'm going to use my favorite drugstore sponge, the drugstore company sponge, and I'm going to clean the crease lines, and then I'm going to bake it. Not bake it to be precise, I'm just going to set it.
She my do or die, my bona fide, my up when I'm down, she's always beside me. She makes me feel.
Now moving on to the eyes. So first we are gonna do eyes today. So I'm gonna take this Makeup Revolution eyeshadow palette, and it's a very beautiful eyeshadow palette. It's something like a celestial eyeshadow palette, I guess. So I'm gonna take this shade, the brown one, the universal shade, and I'm gonna mix it with this shade, the retrograde shade. I'm gonna mix these together, these two together, and mixing them and applying all over my crease. I'm gonna use this crease brush by Wet n Wild. It's the P15 brush. Now I'm taking this shade, the shade is called Mercury, and I'm gonna take it on my ring finger and I'm gonna apply it all over my lid. It's a glam look because that's what I do. I do like simple wearable glam looks. So if you are in like that kind of a thing, you can of course check out my channel. So now I'm taking this Miniso brush, which is a like flat top brush which looks like an eyeshadow brush. So I'm gonna take the same shade Mercury on that brush and I'm gonna apply it more prominently on my lid. I'm taking the eyeshadow brush from Nykaa and I'm taking the same shade Mercury which I applied on my lid, and I'm gonna go under my waterline. Not waterline, I'm gonna go on my like lower lash line. Okay, now I'm taking this I'm taking this Miniso brush, which is like a dense kind of a brush, and it has no name. Like what brush is this? So, like look any brush like this, and I'm gonna take the shade Universal and Retrograde mixed together all, and dusting off the excess. I'm gonna apply it on my lower lash line, but I'm not gonna mess with this shade. I'm gonna apply under that shade. So like it will give like a flush of those two colors. I'm taking the Maybelline Colossal Kajal and I'm gonna go on my upper waterline and not waterline. I'm gonna go on my upper like lid line, and I'm gonna go in my like waterline, and I'm gonna basically go with the shape of my eye. So yes, that's what I'm gonna do. So that's that, and I'm gonna take this silverish shade on my like this pencil brush, and I'm gonna go in my inner corner of my eye. This eye is complete, and now I'm gonna do my other eye off the camera and I'll be right back. So that's done. So now for the eyelash curling, I have this eyelash curler from Colorbar, and it almost does nothing, so you have to work really hard with it. But I own this, I spend my money on this, so I'm gonna use it of course. Actually like this eye look. It looks beautiful and completely a party wear look. So I'm gonna use this mascara. It's from Maybelline and it's the Total Temptation mascara. So I'm gonna apply this. This look is such a steal. Like this look is so beautiful. It's such a steal. I mean, like look at this. Brows, we are going to go with those wild eyebrows. So for that I'm going to use this eyebrow wax, which is the brow wax, and first I'm going to like wet it up. That's how we apply brow wax. So for that I'm going to use this ENN spray. So I'm going to like spritz a good amount on this, and take your trusted spoolie. This one is from ProArt, and just grab the product out and then shape your brows. So I'm gonna go in with those like wild eyebrows. So and the this with this product the brows stay in place, which is the beauty of this product. Like look, it instantly like lifts up the face and your look looks completed. Now I'm gonna fill my eyebrows with my favorite product of all time, like my favorite brow product of all time, which is this one. It's this Miss Clear Brow Cake, and I'm gonna use this shade. This is the darkest shade in the palette, and I'm gonna use this brush, which is a brow brush from Faces Canada. So basically what I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna like fill those sparks area in. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna create some like fake brow hair too, so it looks like more bushy, wild, and like cool. So our brows look all good, all bushy and all like wild. Now for the bronzer, now moving on to the face, I'm gonna use this bronzer. It's the butter bronzer in the shade Sun Kissed, and I'm gonna use this brush, which is the Wet n Wild P53 brush. So basically this look will look good with the bronzer. I think heavy eyes should have a sculpted face or a bronzed face. That's what I think. So I'm just gonna like bronze my face. Okay, now moving on to the blush, I'm gonna use this K-Beauty blush, and it's in the shade Sugar Candy, and I'm gonna use this Wet n Wild P72 brush, and I'm just gonna take a good amount of blush, rest of the excess. I'm gonna apply very light. I'm not gonna go heavy with the blush, so I'm just gonna go very light handed with the blush. For the highlight, I'm gonna take my forever favorite highlighter, which is the Maybelline Master Chrome highlighter in the shade Molten Gold, and I'm gonna take this brush for my highlighting. It's the Wet n Wild P20 brush, and I'm just gonna go with a very light hand. Okay, now for my lips, I'm gonna use this lip liner. It's from PAC, and it's the PAC lip liner in the shade Mauve. I'm gonna like I'm gonna like line up my, I'm gonna like fill up my lips with this lip liner. Confused between these two shades. One is the Nyx Lip Lingerie in the shade Exotic, which is my all-time favorite lipstick, and it's my new favorite. It's the Elf lipstick in the shade Praline or Praline, I don't know. I think that this will look good with the look, but I'm gonna go with this one. I don't know, but I just feel like going with a pinky. So I'm just gonna use this one, the Nyx Lip Lingerie in the shade Exotic. Okay, so this looks good. I mean, it'll do. So now for my makeup fixing spray, I'm gonna use this PAC Micro Finish makeup fixing spray, and I'm gonna lock it all in. So our video is done, our makeup is done, and today's look looks quite beautiful and party-like to me. That brings us to the end of the video. I hope you like it. I hope you enjoy it, and thanks for watching. See you next time. Until then, bye.